This is based upon my opinion and some common sense. When you put two and two together, but you gotta think about it, you gotta do your research, and you gotta listen more to others who speak of this, because others know more than I do. I'm just figuring this stuff out myself. As I'm learning what words mean. Words have meaning. Each individual word you say, individual, well, it has a definition, a meaning. It has a definition and a meaning. Knowledge, it has a definition and a meaning. Highly has its own definition and meaning. So when you listen to words, you got to start listening and paying attention to what they mean, what they really mean. Now, you know the old saying, knowledge is power. Well, in order to have power over others who are not knowledgeable, you got to gain knowledge. You got to look at people, how they react to things. When you present things to them or whatever, see what different ones do. How many, see, there's enough maybe that's on your side. But our masters, our rulers, our kings, above these ones that we are to only know, they have all the knowledge, so they have all the power. Well, they gave the ones in power over us enough knowledge to have power over us. Knowledge is power. So they have enough knowledge over us to be able to get us to help them have power over us. Because they can't produce enough soldiers in their group, because none of them want to be, to police the world, to police each country. So they got to get their people, they got to force their people to do it for them, trick their people. Knowledge of how to use trickery, deception, manipulation, deceit, just lie, how to lie. They have all that knowledge. So they have that power over us. But you know what? If they can easily be able to get that kind of power, but they're bad, well, there's people on the good side that can have the power of knowledge too, to gain the power to beat them. Because we can figure it out. When we're listening with this, when we're listening to each other on this, and then we sit there and think about it, we watch what's going on after what we heard, like at me, after what I heard from someone else, I'll sit and I'll look around, I'll see what's going on, I'll put it to what I've seen and heard in the past. Well, yeah, that's true. That's right. There's no doubt. For me. As I think for me. I don't think for you. You can think whatever you want, however you want, whatever you want. You know, it's up to you. You don't want to be knowledgeable so you can have better power, the right kind of power, rather than the power they have. That's bad. And you know, you're for what's right. I mean, true right. But these auditors, they're not, or frauditors, they're not for true rights. They're not for true truth and knowledge. They're for ignorance, violence. Out of violence is ignorance. Or out of ignorance is violence. Violence is done through ignorance. All these officers, all these cops, all these soldiers, they're ignorant. These people controlling them are knowledgeable. They have knowledge. They're intelligent. So when Trump walked up there and said about the Clintons that they're highly, or no, was it? Well, yeah, it was the Clintons. They're highly knowledgeable, which means they're highly powerful, because knowledge equals power, gives you power. You become powerful when you have knowledge. Without it, you're weak. You're nothing. And that's the way they made most Americans in this country. Most. 99%, if not a little more. The point, whatever. So, radio started when they figured out that with a science fiction alien attack, and it sounded so real, people actually thought they were being attacked by aliens. Aliens were here on Earth attacking them. On the radio, you can't see it. Just words, hearsay. And they all got frightened. And they freaked out. And they got ready. Then they had to come on the radio and say, oh, it was fake. There was no real alien attack. People will believe anything that they hear if it sounds true enough, real enough. And it can be a lie 99% of the time today, in these days. People can lie to each other. Santa Claus is real. Easter Bunny's real. Tooth Fairy's real. It's lies. The kids grow up, find out it was lies. You lied to me. I love the hell out of you. You lied to me. You changed the way I think about you now. Which in one aspect is good, because the kids shouldn't be putting their parents on a pedestal their whole entire life, because then they can't leave when they're ready to want to leave. So, I was like that. Not until a certain event. It wasn't like that no more. Except for with my dad. He's the only one, because, my mom kicked him out. I saw it. Oh, I heard it. I don't remember everything that was said. But his bags was packed. She told him to get out. And I saw all that, bags packed, and he was gone. But circumstances happened that got to where we could be around him, because he moved out where I am today, and where his parents, where he grew up. I'm not that far from the old house. Somebody else, or my uncle owns it. He rented out. But yeah, we got masters above us that have knowledge. And that's why we're in the mess we're in. Because most of the people in this country is ignorant. It's not a bad thing to be ignorant. Knowledge destroys ignorance. So they're not ignorant. They know what they're doing. They're not stupid. They're not crazy. Neither side is stupid or crazy. We're just to believe that and parrot that they put in us to parrot. Just about everything that comes out of your mouth is political. Because everybody is just paying attention to it and everything's political. Justice is political. Who runs it? The politicians. It's political. Food, all that, political. Who controls it? Politicians. Our way of life is political. Who controls it? Politicians. You ain't living the life you think you're living. It is not your life. You are listening to them. You're living how they want you to live through fear, threats, intimidation, coercion, to put you under duress, to live, act, eat, breathe, whatever, however they want. You listen to them, somebody else, another man or woman, and you do what they want. They control you. They're your master. Yes, mama. Yes, daddy. You're a child, and they still treat us. We don't get to grow up. Oh, they're a child till they're 25. Well, now, they're a child. They don't develop anything till they're pretty much 30 in their brain. No. It's because of the way the children are taught and raised. Is how they don't grow up sooner and act like they should sooner. I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to grow up. I want to be a kid. They put that in everybody's mind. They want to act like kids when they're supposed to be taught to just grow up at 13 or right at 12. This is how you act when you're growing up. And you act that way. You don't act like a child. That's how they learn to act the way they do. They learn it from TV. That was where they got it. We all got it. TV. You want to know where all the whole source was? Them and their technology. Knowledge. To give them power over your mind, your body. And they do have control over your soul. Your soul can't leave. So they've imprisoned your soul. It can't leave. When you're asleep, it can kind of leave, but it's attached to the body. It can't leave. But then maybe it can. And then all they have is the shell. The body can live without the soul. It just can't live if one of the major organs is destroyed. That's it. But it won't have a soul. If it don't have a soul, it don't have something to tell them, no, do this. This is right. Don't do that. That is wrong. And there are a lot of people that don't listen to it. Well, oil's about to go up. $9 a gallon, if not more. It'll be $300 a barrel. Because of your president. Not mine. No more new wars. First 4 years. Well, he kept the old wars going. So he tricked you there. Yeah, no more new wars. Well, we'll just keep the old wars going. We won't call for the troops back and say no more wars. Because at first it was no wars, no more wars. Well, no more new wars. We'll put it that way. And there all the maggots went, yeah, no more new wars. We'll go with that. Like the Minions. Yeah, we'll go with that. Too bad I don't have something where I can have it, like a of the Minions, in the background. For background. Donate. Help me. Need some money. I'm getting some work finally. Got everything caught up almost. Starting to have new chickies. Gotta buy some feed for them tomorrow. Well, for the ones that are be ready either tomorrow or the day after. But I usually start them on the second day. They do fine. They eat it. They drink the water. As soon as they're up walking around, I'll wait a day. Then I'll put the water in there and I'll show them it. And they'll start drinking it once I show them the water. Get their little beak in it. Water! Ooh. And then they're drinking it. And they know, and they figure out it cools them off. And so, and then they start eating when they want to start eating. Late that night on the second day, I'll put some food in there. And they'll start eating it. They'll mess with it. They get curious. Oh, and I'm using grass clippings for bedding. I'm not that saves money. You know, use that. You're spending money on gas to mow the grass. We'll use some of it for something. Save some money. I'm gonna start using more natural stuff. No antibiotics, no fake stuff. No, only thing is the heat lamp. You know, the light. Keep them warm. In the container they're in, which is plastic. But I'm gonna build them build a cage specifically for them, using grass clippings, construction mesh with I guess 1/4-inch holes, so that way the grass clippings will stay there stay there longer than using 1/2 inch. I got 1/2 inch, but all right, I'm rambling. You all take care. You are a slave, and you already do eat the bugs. You already do own nothing. Think about it. That money you have in that bank, or even if you go straight in that bank, you never touch that money. It's still attached to it. It's not your money. You are working for them. And then they're giving you some of their money to appease you, to make you think you're buying stuff and owning it. But you're buying it with their money. You owe them back that money. It's their money. It's an IOU. I'll give you this and you owe me. So I owe you, Caesar. So everything I bought, I owe them actual real money. You're not even supposed to pay taxes with debt money anyways. Their money. It's illegal to pay debt with debt money. So they're giving you debt money. So you walk up there and you go, I can't give you no money. I can't pay you in debt money. You don't accept gold and silver, do you? Because that's what you're supposed to pay it with. And plus, they're not even supposed to be charging us taxes because we're supposed to be using gold and silver. They can't tax gold and silver. So you can't pay them with gold and silver for taxation. You have no way to pay them. So they're making you think you're paying taxes. You're not paying anything. You don't have any money. You don't own anything. And you go to a place and buy what they put on the shelves for you to choose from to eat. That's all the same ingredients pretty much. Take the back of your packaging of all your everything packaged in a box and read it. It's not different. None of it's that different. All the same ingredients. And then you look them up and you see what they match to each other. See which ones match to each other in case they change the name by the symptoms. The allergic reactions that your body has to it, I guess in small ways. You can't tell until it finally hits you one day and it's bam. Now you're having a big old allergic reaction to what they've been feeding you. You've been eating, buying and eating. What they've been putting up there for you. You don't have to buy it and eat it. You don't have to. But then you can't hunt and fish. You can't make your own. I mean, you almost can't make your own of any of this stuff that tastes good, looks good, cereals, crackers, all this stuff's processed. It's not real food. None of it. It's all processed. If they're going to stop people from eating or buying processed foods with food stamps, all they can buy is meat. Everything else is processed and not ground beef. I'm talking about solid pieces of meat, big roasts, big pieces of the meat, ground it up at home yourself. It's healthier. You know it's all pure beef. You know it's 100% beef, that whole thing you bought. You don't know what they could be adding to that back there. They're paid to just do their job. Just mix all this together and put it out there. Okay. Minions. Unintelligent people. Ignorant people. That's what they want. And that's what they got. You all take care. Bye.